feeling so small. Watch the clock ticking off the wall.
Hi friends, and welcome back to Handy Dandy Living. And if you're new, welcome. In today's video, we're going to start our fall vegetable garden and talk about helpful tips to get started. Let's keep it easy. So if you're interested, stay tuned.
Skip my breaks. I'm gonna make a mistake. I just wanna feel alive. It's just what I do when I'm out.
So before you get started with cleaning and getting your plants in the ground, we have to figure out what we're going to plant. So when you're thinking about the vegetables you want to put into your garden, one, let's keep it simple. If you're a beginner, like me, let's keep it simple and let's put plants in the ground that are forgiving. So we don't want to stress ourselves out trying to grow something that is pretty hard to grow when you're a beginner. So let's get plants like tomatoes, cucumbers, plants like those that will be easy to take care of, a little forgiving, and also keep in mind the plants that you might prefer over others. So if you don't like okras, then maybe don't plant okras, but also keep in mind it's a learning process. So maybe you don't like the plants, or maybe the plants that you're going to put in the ground aren't your favorite. Well, keep in mind this is a trial and error, so get used to putting plants in the ground and taking care of them and getting successful with them, and then maybe try to venture out to other plants that you may prefer.
I just wanna feel alive. It's just what I do when I'm out.
Another thing you want to do is to visualize how you want your vegetable garden to look. And so I want to have vegetables, but I also want to have some flowers. So some may be annuals or they can be perennials. And here I'm planting a marigold, which is an annual flower, but I'm planting it because it's called companion planting. But it is said that marigolds benefit the tomatoes and growth. And so that's why you see here that I'm planting a marigold in between the tomato plants. So because I want to be successful, I chose some plants that already had fruit. I chose one that didn't. I chose a variety of tomatoes, and I also decided to start some plants from seeds. So you want to try a little bit of everything, but not really. So I'm only trying tomatoes, okras, and then I'm doing perennial plants. So right now, I'm only truly starting 3 different vegetables. And to me personally, I feel like that's all I need right now. And then maybe I can scaffold a bit more next year. So I'm going to see how these plants do. I'm going to try to get used to taking care of plants, seeing, trial and error, and then add on some later. But I will say that I will be doing pumpkins later on. It's just not in this video, so stay tuned for that. Oh, that's right, I'm doing carrots too. So I forgot about the carrots. So with the carrots, it's a little bit different. And that's another thing with keeping it simple for yourself. If you don't feel like you can follow the directions on the packaging, then maybe get some plants or get a package that is already spaced out for you. So as you can see here with the carrots, the seeds are already spaced out the way, the width that they need to be apart, because when you're planting, the seeds have to be a certain width apart in the rows and the columns. I hope that makes sense. And so here, all I had to do was space the, they call it tape. So all I had to do was make sure that the tape was 12 inches apart. So this is another way to try to be successful with it. Again, I like experimenting, and so I don't mind trying and seeing what works for me. So that's what you can do. See what works for you. You may not like the tape method, so try the seeds, try the transplanting, buy your vegetables from the store with fruit on it already. Either way, the point is that we're going to be saving money because we're buying our plants, we're putting them in the ground, and we're going to get a lot more out of these plants than we would buying one from the store and then it rot before we can even get a chance to use it. So in my head, I am saving money, and it's also very relaxing for me.
So nice, I can't help hide the sweet talk. I'm already on my way. I'm pulling up, don't be late. I'm cutting through all the lanes.
Is it bothering y'all that I'm saying fruit instead of vegetables and I'm kind of using the terms interchangeably? Well, it's because you know how some people say the plants bear fruit, whether it's a fruit or a vegetable, and so that's why I keep saying it that way. But please know, yes, vegetables. But here I am planting some baby's breath. One, because I love putting baby's breath in all of the flower arrangements when I do get some. Lately, I've been trying to use the flowers that we have in our, well, just around the house. And so usually I'll try to cut what we have. So baby's breath is a very popular filler for flower arrangements. And so that's why I'm hoping that this turns out well. I would say if all fails, pay attention to what the stores have out, what is in season. The stores will tell you, the major corporations, Walmart, Lowe's, etc., and also the farmers markets. Just pay attention to what they have out. If it's not out, there's a reason for it. If it's on sale, there's a reason for it. So just pay attention to that if you don't know what to plant. And just remember to have fun with it. This is supposed to be a fun process. It's supposed to be a learning process, so it's not going to be perfect, but that's okay. All right, friends, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you made it to the end of the video, please put a leaf, because we're getting ready for fall. Please put a leaf in the comment section, okay? Thank you all for watching. I hope that you found some tips that were helpful for you to get your fall garden started. And I hope that you come back for more. I hope you all have a great day. Thank you and take care.